Is self-care godly? Is it selfish? Where should we draw the line? So hey friends, welcome back to Glorified and Beautified.
Who am I that the highest king would welcome me?
Let's dive into this video. As you have seen kwa title below, we are going to be talking about self-care and Jesus. What the Bible literally says about self-care. So I'm going to be dividing this video into 3 parts. So the first one is the call to love ourselves. The second topic we're going to be talking about is what self-care looks like as a Gen Z Christian. The third one, we're going to talk about how self-care can become toxic and where we should draw the line. Yeah, so we're going to start with the call to love ourselves. So in Mark 12:31, Jesus challenges us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Yes, you see me looking down. I'm looking at my notes and I literally wrote them here. I'm looking at them. So yeah, Jesus challenges us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. But sasa tukistruggle kujipenda, how are we going to pour out ourselves from empty cups? So this is our call to literally love ourselves first, and then we pour out to our neighbors. Self-care is not selfish, it is an essential, because when we fill our cups, we become vessels of love and compassion. So we literally need to take care of ourselves because Jesus calls us to do so. The second topic I'm going to be talking about is what self-care looks like as a Gen Z Christian, and I'm going to divide this into 2 subtopics. The first one is nurturing our souls. The second one is nurturing our bodies. So I'm going to start with nurturing our souls. Since we've seen that we are called to love ourselves, how can we nurture our souls as Christians? Jesus is our model here. He modeled self-care. In the Bible, we see Jesus going to his quiet place and praying and literally nourishing his soul. So here are some practical steps to integrate self-care and Jesus. So the first one is our quiet time in our prayer closets. This involves waking up early and spending time with God. I feel like this time in the morning is the most intimate time to spend our time with God. In the morning, we are able to hear God's voice loud and clear, and it's away from all the outside noise. We are able to pray like hiyo masaa, like maombi huu literally unasikia zinapita kupita. So yeah, the second one is dates with Jesus. By this I mean taking time to know God's character, taking time to know God's nature. And how can we know God's nature and character? Is through reading his word. I'm in a season in my life where I literally enjoy reading the word, because to be honest, the Bible is the only book where the author is in love with the reader. Tell me why you wouldn't want to read the Bible. Like, being able to know who God is for yourself, si venye unaambiwangwa huko nje, or what your pastor says about him. Like, being able to know God on that intimate level, like knowing his character, what's his will for you, what's your purpose, what's his purpose for your life, his promises. We all get that in the Bible. So the third one is a gratitude jar. And I've left it there, but I'm going to insert how it looks here. So practicing gratitude is really essential, because sometimes we tend to forget that we are living in answered prayers because of the storms of life. We tend to forget like where we are right now is what we prayed for, like literally months ago, years ago. So sometimes the storms of life they tend to make us forget how grateful we ought to be or how blessed we are. So having a gratitude jar is essential. In my gratitude jar, I write every one thing that I'm grateful for every day to remind me of the blessings that God has given me, the blessings that he has bestowed upon my life. So having a gratitude jar or just practicing gratitude is very essential, because I feel like a grateful heart is a magnet of blessings. So like the more you're grateful, the more God anaona, by the way, you deserve more blessings, to be honest. So yeah. The fourth one is kingdom friends. We all need a community as Christians of people who are going to help us in our walk with Christ, and people who are going to support us through it all. We should all purpose to pray that God blesses us with people who love Him, with people who are going to help us in this journey, because to be honest, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And no man is an island. We all need a community to just keep us going. The fifth one is setting boundaries. No is an answer. We need to protect our emotional well-being, guys. Like, tuache kusema yes just because. So, no is an answer, in case you didn't know that. We need to let go of people or things that are not serving us anymore. We need to say no to them, because why? It is not worth the emotional turmoil. It's really not worth it. Like, we need to put our emotional well-being first. Then the last one is connecting with nature. I feel like I need to say this louder for the people at the back. This is a message for me. Sometimes I tend to be a homebody, like I don't want to go outside, but sometimes it's really healthy taking time to appreciate and adore God's creation, because God is really creative. Imagine the canvas of the sky is different every day, like different. It's so different. Every sunset and sunrise, I feel like it's so different. So like taking time to just appreciate God's creation and see how creative God can be is really nice. Then the second subtopic is nurturing our bodies. We've looked at how we can nurture our souls. Now let's dive into nurturing our bodies. First of all, our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit, and they are blessings from God. God is the one who trusts us with the bodies He has given us here on earth. So we need to be good stewards. We need to be good stewards, and we need to take care of our bodies, because the Holy Spirit ought to live in a well taken care of body. One thing I'm currently learning in this season of my life is stewarding all my blessings and taking care of them. Queen Esther is our model here. The story of Esther like shows us that self-care, taking care of ourselves physically, is not selfish at all. Because Esther had to undergo regular beauty treatments for a whole year for her to face the king. So queens undergo beauty treatments, and so should you. You need to start learning how to take care of yourself. So mnaweza kuwa mnashangaa like why I love talking about Queen Esther, mbona napenda kumwongelelea hivi sana. And I don't think I'll ever stop, because Queen Esther is literally my dream girl, literally. So pardon me if you hear Queen Esther mentioned so much on this channel, but I'm not sorry. She's literally my dream girl. So here are practical steps to steward and take care of our bodies. The first one is skincare routines and body care routines. Of course, I had to start with that. It doesn't have to be complicated. It literally doesn't have to be complicated. For example, for skincare, you can just do a cleanser, a serum, and sunscreen, and you're done. For body care, like mnajua, you know all those hygiene tips. I don't need to say them here. So just having a routines that take care of you is essential to be a good steward of your body. The second one is eating healthy, hydrating, and exercising. Honestly, to be honest, hapa yenye nafanyanga with so much perfection is hydrating. The rest, I really try. Because eating healthy, I literally wrote a whole timetable of different meals, different options of what I'm going to be making. But honestly, I just followed it for the first week, and then ikaisha hivyo. And then for exercising, I used to be a gym girly, but tukaji accept tu venye tuko. Kaji love venye tuko. So I dropped I dropped gym, but nowadays I try to skip every day at least. Yeah, to just for cardio. Yeah, we all ought to do that because I am included there. I'm still a work in progress. Resting is the third one. God models rest. He rested after creation. Lakini sisi tunangoja when our eyes are literally twitching. When we are about to lose it, that's when we want to prioritize rest. Like, no, come on, no. I'm currently learning how to let go and let God take the wheel to do. I used to be such a control freak. Like, I want to control everything that is going on, everything in my life. I want to but it's so exhausting. Plus, his word literally says, "Be still and know that I am God." Literally, period. The third topic I'm going to be talking about is how self-care can be toxic and where we should draw the line. Toxic self-care looks like exalting yourself above all, including God. Literally, you're becoming your own idol. Yani, you love yourself too much. You love your body too much. You forget that God is the one who literally gave you all that. Yes, hatukatai we ni mrembo. God is the one who gave you all that. Please, let's not forget that. Let's not exalt ourselves. We need to strike a balance. Let's stick to God's design of self-care and what the Bible tells us about self-care. And when we do that, tutakuwa sawa. So I hope you all enjoyed this conversation. Changieni down kwa comment section. Yeah, anything you'd want to add. Yeah, so we've come to the end of this video. Make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe, and also catch me on all my other social media platforms. My Instagram, here it is, and my TikTok, here it is. Shop from my Cardigan store on IG. It's called iCardigan, I_Cardigan. Thank God for all of you all. You really mean so much to me. See you in my next video. Bye guys.